We begin our story in regional Victoria. Phoenix College is one of 4 public schools in Ballarat that serves the local community. The students here go about their daily lives without fully recognizing the burden that lies over their heads. Victorian NAPLAN results show that Year 9 regional students were 1 whole school year behind in maths and 10 months behind in reading compared to their city counterparts. Students from Phoenix College are at a disadvantage for no other reason except for the fact that they don't live in a major city. The Greek philosopher Plato once said, "The direction in which education starts a person will determine their future life."
Within Metro Melbourne itself, unfair distribution of resources have led to unacceptable levels of educational disparity. Melbourne needs 220 more schools to sufficiently handle the levels of students it currently has. However, only 3% of students from wealthy neighborhoods experience teacher shortages, whereas 34% of students from disadvantaged neighborhoods go to schools that are understaffed, overcrowded, and overlooked.
Melbourne is a politically stable, culturally vibrant, super livable city. Yet right on our doorsteps, students from underprivileged backgrounds are held back by material constraints that can make simple tasks like accessing the internet or taking the train a real challenge. For example, a yearly Mikey concession pass for students costs $600, an expense that many families can't afford without great sacrifice.
Melbourne is considered one of the most livable and affordable cities in the world. Yet, when I moved here from Hong Kong, which by the way is one of the most expensive cities in the world, I was blindsided by how a standard tram tip would cost me $5 compared to the 60 cents I would spend back at home to travel to school. Melbourne's high transport fee leaves young people with no other choice but to break the law. So what is our answer? Mikey and credit card stickers. These stickers can be customized through an image of our choice or by selecting a design from one of many of our collections. Cards for a Cause allows users to paint their personality on an otherwise plain, dull Mikey card. 100% of our profits go towards supporting disadvantaged students, and we make sure our customers know we do this through our social media marketing and product package. We include a business card, which we send out with each order. On it, we provide the customers with a strong reminder of our impact and our purpose.
2020 was a breakthrough year for us. We generated over $14,000 of revenue, 40% more than our numbers in 2019. Our business flourished during the lockdowns, and this was largely due to the success of our social media marketing. Our Instagram account has over 1,600 followers, and we leveraged a strong presence to launch advertising campaigns. We used split testing to find out how different audiences, placement types, and ad formats affected customer engagement. Using insights from our tests, we have been able to launch more efficient ads that have seen a stronger return on ad spending. On average, for every dollar we spend on advertising, we make $2.40 in revenue. Additionally, we have ventured into Chinese social media. We started an account on the platform Red and saw immediate success as Red customers spent over $500 on our stickers in the 2 weeks after our first post. We're exploring partnerships with influencers and brainstorming a new marketing strategy to fully enter this untapped market.
Going into 2021, our focus has been on how we can better use our profits to create a stronger impact on underprivileged students. We have taken 2 approaches to our goal of educational equity. Firstly, we help remove material barriers that are holding back students due to the financial situation of their household. Over the past 2 years, we've purchased over 150 Mikey passes for our partner school, Roxburgh College. The first step towards making more education fair will be to make it more accessible.
Next, let me bring you back to Phoenix College in Ballarat. We are in the midst of running a mentorship program with Phoenix College that will span 2 school terms. The goal of the program is to use the tool of education to empower rural students so that they can take full control of their futures. Thus, we are running 8 workshops centered on teaching important life skills that the students can use wherever their career takes them. Our workshops include topics such as public speaking, navigating the VTAC process, and CV writing. We have chosen 10 incredible mentors from diverse backgrounds to be the cornerstone of our program.
In the same vein of empowerment through learning, we've also created a 3-day career development program for underprivileged Melbourne students called the Social Entrepreneurship Discovery Program. This program targets students in the Metro Melbourne area who are from underachieving schools. The workshops and activities will be focused around ideation, pitching, and working as a team. We will challenge students on the last day of the program to create a plan for their own startup and get them thinking like an entrepreneur. So, what have we told you today? Cards for a Cause believes that every student in Australia should have access to equal educational opportunities. In the past, we only focused on removing material constraints for students by funding the purchase of Mikey passes. However, we've expanded our impact initiatives to include career development programs that equip students with future-proof skills.
I will leave you with one more quote. When you educate one person, you can change a life. When you educate many, you can change the world. Our vision, our impact, our cause is all for the hopes of creating a brighter future for the next generation.
Each day, in Australia alone, 2.7 million disposable cups are being used once and thrown out every single day, amounting to 1 billion cups disposed every year. That's so many, in fact, that if stacked end to end, they would stretch 120,000 kilometers. On average, 59 million kilograms of carbon dioxide gas is released into the atmosphere as the byproduct of making these cups. And despite their appearance as paper cups, they are unrecyclable due to a thin plastic lining on the inside of the cup and are instead thrown into landfills. We believe that the current rate of adoption of keep cups is not enough for the impact we wish to have, and therefore we want to provide coffee drinkers with an environmentally friendly alternative that can be a part of their daily habits. In our endeavour to create a more sustainable way of enjoying coffee, we keep the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, and climate action close to heart.
Our mission is to create a community that, with a couple of small changes to their daily habits, can truly change the world. We believe that sustainability should not be esoteric, it should be readily available and easily accessible to all. It should not take radical individual change, but rather harness the collective power of community to have a tangible impact. The three key pillars of education, investment, and community are the ideals that couples stand for and believe in. Our goal is to educate our customers and the community around us. We want to prove that living sustainably is something all of us can achieve, and by changing even one aspect of our daily lives, we can make a significant difference to our planet. Being not for profit means that all funds generated from our business are reinvested directly back into our service, continuously improving it to better serve customers, cafes, and the environment itself. Lastly, we hope to cultivate a strong sense of community, fostering a desire to be environmentally aware in the people we reach, creating a bigger impact than we could hope to do alone.
Our mobile application is available on both Apple and Android devices. Here are the 4 easy steps on how to use our Swap Cup program. Firstly, customers download our app and create an account, signing them up to the program, at which point they can then find their local couple-partnered cafe using our inbuilt map function. Next, when customers go up to order their coffee, they scan a QR code with our app at the front counter of the cafe and show the confirmation screen to the barista, letting them know you want your coffee in a swap cup. Once verified, you pay for the coffee and it will be given to you in a swap cup, and you can go about your normal day. When finished, it's an easy process to drop the used swap cup back at any of our partnered cafes. Without having to worry about cleaning the cup, it's a stress-free process for the customer, with the cups themselves being cleaned by the cafe to ensure hygiene standards are met. So why join our Swap Cup program? For the cafes, there are no startup costs involved, and we provide data analytics from our app, free promotion on couple social media, and the cafe becomes a beacon for sustainability. We leverage our network of customers to deliver high foot traffic and brand awareness to our partnered cafes. For customers, our service is completely free to use, and they can enjoy being environmentally conscious without the upfront costs and inconvenience of purchasing a reusable cup.
Our first target will be cafes on the University of Melbourne campus, with potential expansion into areas such as Collins Street and CBD on Monash University campus. With 200 cups in stock, we have proposed that 20 cups will be provided to each partnered cafe. The main target demographics are students, office workers, and those wishing to live more sustainably. We hope to focus on these groups of individuals as we believe they are most likely to have the greatest interest in our service, while simultaneously being large consumers of coffee. This is exemplified in 54% of millennials having at least one coffee a week in Australia.
Now moving on to our revenue model. Couple proposes to charge 35-cent royalties per transaction using a swap cup. As cafes already incur around 40 cents to procure each disposable coffee cup, this is a price our clients are willing to pay. Once our app is ready for use, we expect to partner with 11 different cafes around the Melbourne University campus by the end of the year. This translates to a monthly turnover of $96 per cafe, for an aggregate of roughly $770 per month. The University of Melbourne is a strong starting point for Couple because of our existing ties with the university, the high student and faculty foot traffic, as well as the close proximity of cafes on campus, ultimately making the uni campus ideal for Couple's circular economy.
He recently received the Provost Award in the Universitas 21 Real Impact in the Society and Environment competition, chosen for this out of 55 student-run social impact project finalists from all around the world. Subsequently, we received seed funding worth $2,000. Being partnered with the University of Melbourne means we consistently work with the sustainability and marketing teams to spread news about Couple around campus as well. Presently, we're discussing the implementation of Couple's Swap Cup program in the new student precinct. In the next 2 to 3 months, we hope to relaunch our service, and after launching, we will look to implement a community counter initiative to our app. This is where we set our Couple community a monthly goal for a certain number of coffee cups saved from landfill. Once this target is reached, we will reward the community with donations to chosen charities or environmental initiatives.
We are undoubtedly stronger together, and we believe that a community approach, rather than that of an individual one, is how we can have the greatest impact. We are not just a product, we are not just a service. Couple is a symbol that demonstrates just how easy it can be to help save our planet when we work together.